Baby! Baby, it's fall! Fall came! Baby, I need pumpkins! Oh!
We're at Barton Hill Farms. Hi guys, happy weekend. So in celebration of fall and pumpkin everything, we decided to go to Barton Hills Farm, grab our own pumpkin. Josh is gonna carve later on.
I'm gonna carve a pumpkin.
Let's have some fun.
Turns out, this place is clearly just meant for kids.
For families is what they advertise.
Clearly meant for kids. So, we're gonna get a little B-roll, buy ourselves a pumpkin, and then head to the next place.
As two people who don't have kids, a little bit weird to be here.
Yeah, I feel, as a very large man, I feel real creepy being here. Like, I'm pretty sure people are staring at me sideways. It's not good. We're leaving because we look creepy with our ugly ass pumpkin and our no kids.
We have left Barton Hill Farms.
See, if you got kids, man, go there. It's perfect. The pumpkin patches and the little bouncy things, little fishing pond and all the animals. It's awesome. If you are two adults with giant obvious cameras and no kids, don't go there. Because everyone will side-eye the shit out of you because we looked just super creepy.
We almost probably got on some lists.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cops were like, those two, follow those two. Because we kept seeing that one cop like 6 times. I'm pretty sure he was like, those two.
Next place we're going to is La Mexicana, which Josh will be very excited about. It's a Mexican bakery in Austin and it's quite well known. And they have pumpkin empanadas. And I've not had an empanada, I don't think ever, and I've certainly never had a pumpkin one.
I straight love empanadas. And I'm hoping they might have some tamales there and they might have some other stuff. I'm actually legitimately hungry. I don't know if a pumpkin empanada is gonna be any good, but I'm pretty sure all their other shit is, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, so let's get some food before we get hangry, because that one is not pretty when he gets hangry.
Also, we have to take a brief pit stop. There's a giant squirrel. Hold on.
So in true Travels in Space style, we went into a store that sells pecans and bought beef jerky and soda.
That's how we roll. Solid. Good. It's not too spicy, a little peppery. Pork and beef, not too stiff. This is Oma's Choice from Schulenburg, Texas, gourmet pork and beef sausage. I'm pretty good. So we're at La Mexicana Mexican Bakery, and they have a pumpkin flavored empanada. Empanada, a little Mexican pastry with some filling. Let's see how it is. Not what I expected. It is a solid pastry on the outside with effectively pumpkin pie-esque filling on the inside. Now, pumpkin pie is normally not my favorite, but this is pretty good. If you are a fan of pumpkin pie, you will adore this. You can kind of see inside pumpkin flavoring there. That's not half bad. That's pretty good. All right. Never had a sweet empanada before, so a little bit weird to me. We just did our taco episode, which we'll link somewhere. But since we were here at La Mexicana Bakery, we decided to try one of their tacos, and they of course had an al pastor taco. So we put a little bit of their extraordinarily spicy sauce on it. I think that sauce might be spicier than anything we had on the actual taco episode. We got an al pastor taco, corn tortilla, because of course, onions, cilantro. It's very hot, looks very good. Fantastic. It didn't come with a lime, but they very clearly already put quite a good amount of lime on it, so highly unnecessary. Don't need the extra lime. Perfect as it is. Cilantro's fresh. Onions are perfect. The corn tortilla is interesting. It feels very freshly made, and the meat is extraordinarily flavorful. This should have been on the taco episode list. I'm very happy with this.
Okay, so on the theme of more pumpkin, we are heading now to a place called Tiny Pies. It's got pumpkin, apple pie, cinnamon pie, all sorts of different types of little teeny tiny pies. And since I know Josh loves teeny tiny things that are bite-sized, we thought we'd give it a try. And plus I have pumpkin pie, and why not?
I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin pie, but I will try them. But I am down for some apple pie, especially if they make like little tiny ice cream to go with it, so I can have miniature apple pie a la mode.
See you there.
We're at Tiny Pies, and I am trying the pumpkin chai pie. Pumpkin pie, I'm normally not a fan of. Chai, meaning tea, also normally not a fan of. We're gonna see how this goes. It's real, I mean, that's real dense. That's real dense. Well, that is straight up delicious. I didn't think I was gonna like that at all. Cinnamony and nutmeggy. Whatever icing on top is straight banging. The crust is thick but breaks apart really well. And the pie filling is actually really marvelous. This is extraordinarily good. I'm extremely happy with this. Cheers.
So now, as usual, we are heading home to take a small eating break and get started on carving that pumpkin. We haven't decided yet what we're going to carve it into, but
We bought the ugliest pumpkin they had because
travels in space.
it travels in space. We have no idea what the hell we're gonna carve into it, or even if we can, but I got some power tools, so we're gonna figure that shit out. But I'm hoping that we get to go home and have a nice, relaxing, pleasant, non-tarantula filled break in the middle of this video. Hopefully. We picked up the ugliest pumpkin we could find at the pumpkin patch, which is this beautiful bastard, but I don't think we can really carve it all that well. So, we stopped by a grocery store and picked up this beautiful bastard. And it's so pretty, and so pretty. Now, we have to figure out how to carve it, because neither of us has ever carved a pumpkin before. But we got knives, and a Sharpie, and gumption. So here we go. Okay, well, that is more difficult, slightly, than I thought this part would be. I think. Okay. All right. Well, we're good. We're fine. There is no way I do not injure myself. There's no absolute way. Okay. All right. Pumpkins do not smell good on the inside. Okay. Oh, I think if we want, we can take all these seeds out and roast them. Roasted pumpkin seeds are actually pretty good. A little bit of honey, a little bit of sugar. tiny bit of cinnamon. Be pretty tasty. I don't know if my dad would be proud of this or horrified. But we're gonna find out if we can carve a pumpkin with a Dremel tool. So not with that tip, but the idea is sound. The idea is sound! Seems to do the job. So there's a downside to using the Dremel tool for the pumpkin. I'm doing my best to shield all of the pumpkin bits that are flying off this. We're about a quarter of the way done. We'll get there. All right, folks, we are heading downtown to the Austin Ghost Tour because it's October and we did pumpkins, which the first one was weird and creepy, but we carved a pumpkin. We've had some pumpkin empanadas. We had a little pumpkin pie. We are going to do a ghost tour, but on the way, we are stopping at a Starbucks for a pumpkin spice latte. Because again, I'm a white sorority girl and I want my pumpkin spice latte. So that's what we're doing.
Because you can't have autumn without pumpkin spice lattes.
It's true. She could. She has no issues having autumn without a fucking pumpkin spice latte. I, however, just so white. And so I need
so girly.
I needs my pumpkin spice latte.
Iced type?
Iced.
Yes, iced cream. Thank you. Anything else for it? And iced coffee black.
That is delicious.
Hold on, wait till you can see what I got. I got
A straight
straight black
coffee.
coffee.
That's because Katu likes her coffee like she likes her men. Bitter.
My name is Maverick. I'll be your tour guide tonight on the original Austin Ghost Tours.
How long have you been doing this for?
I think it was 3 weeks ago, makes 20 years.
How'd you get started?
So my mother was a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution, and the owner of the tours, Janine, came and gave a talk about ghosts in Austin, and my mom said, my son would be great at this. Janine was dubious, but I showed up at a tour probably the next week with the attitude of, I'm going to give tours with you. And took the tour, told her a ghost story afterwards, and the rest is history. I've been doing it ever since.
That's phenomenal. So, 20 years, I assume you really love doing this.
I do. It's definitely more of a passion than a career. There's a lot of haunted spots in Austin, and through the years, I'd say we've had maybe a dozen different tour routes that we've taken.
Yeah.
Non-COVID, we'll have 3 different tours going on every week from 3 different locations, all telling different stories.
Have any other experience you yourself have had?
Several, and they're in my book. We'll actually do it on camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's The Spirits of 6th Street, Austin's most haunted path. Available on Amazon.com or from john-maverick.com. Those are signed.
Perfect. So we're at Amy's Ice Cream. We asked for the pumpkin ice cream. And they were like, do you want anything in it? I've never been to Amy's Ice Cream before. I didn't realize they mix all the stuff in. And dude sweeping the floors looked up and he's like, you want cinnamon? You want Biscuit bars or chips or crackers? I can't remember what it was. And whipped cream on top. And we were like, all right, that's what this is. Pumpkin ice cream with cinnamon, biscuit crackers, something, and whipped cream on top. Give it a shot. It's a fucking pumpkin pie. It's a straight up pumpkin pie. But again, one that I legitimately enjoy. The cinnamon is perfect. With a thicker whipped cream, kind of like a Cool Whip. Whatever those little biscuits or crackers in there, really effing good. All right, so just off their pumpkin ice cream, with this Cool Whip and these ingredients, I would say I highly recommend. This is a perfect topper. That's so good. I would give Kat some, but she's lactose intolerant, and from what I can tell, the amount of milk fat in here would literally kill her. So I don't have to share. So that was Amy's Ice Cream, and they were legitimately good. We're focusing on me right now because Katu has no idea if Amy's Ice Cream was any good because, again, she can't have any.
Don't tease me.
We just finished up our Austin Pumpkin Day, and we're about to go find something cheap and late night for dinner. Who the hell knows where that's gonna be?
That's not pumpkin. This will not
be pumpkin. I'm hoping it won't be McDonald's, but it is kind of late.
So it was pumpkin overload.
Too much pumpkin.
But it's, the beginning of fall, and that's the only way to celebrate it.
And at this point for the rest of the fall, I won't have any more pumpkin. I think I'm pumpkined out. Really hope you enjoyed the video.
Please like, subscribe, comment, get notifications by ringing this bell. We've learned what the bell does now.
I'm gonna
I have to look that up.
I don't even know where the fucking bell is, but ring it. All good?
All good, baby. Bye.